So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at repurposing a design. And I want to show you from the very start to the very end. So let's go ahead and get the design imported. So we're going to hit File and Import, and we're going to browse to the design that we're going to be using. So I'm going to be using the Reap design. And this is an EPS file, so we're just going to go ahead and accept whatever the defaults here for CorelDRAW as far as importing. And then I'm going to hit my space bar, and that's going to set the design to my page. Now, when we import a design like this, especially an EPS file, it's going to come in grouped. So the first thing we want to do is right click and choose Ungroup. And now you can see all the individual objects over here on the right hand side. Now, what I really wanted to point out to you was when I first did the design, you can see basically what this design started out is just a series of lines. And then we simply select a line, and then we can come over here to our stone tab and we choose add stones, and you can see that's how we created the design. We just added stones. In fact, we could select all the lines at once and hit add stones, and it would just add those stones to the whole design. Of course, they're all one color, but you can see how quickly we can do that once we have the paths to add our stones to. Okay, so let's go ahead and just delete our outline because we really don't need that. That's not the purpose of the video. So what we want to do is we want to take this finished design and we want to repurpose it. And so the first thing we're going to do is select the entire design and left click and drag and then right click. And what that will do is that will make a duplicate of this design. So we have the I love softball, and of course now we're going to want to make the companion to this, which is I love baseball, right? So how can we do that using certain tools here in EasyStone to make this process easy? Well, if we look at the word softball, believe it or not, all the letters for the word baseball already exist. So what I would do, first of all, is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to extract some of these letters. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make a selection like so, and I have all kinds of different color stones selected. You can see I have all kinds of different ones. And then rather than go through and manually select the red ones that I don't want for this particular purpose, I'm just going to mark one. Come over to my selection tab and mark it, and then say pick me up all the red stones within my current selection. So there's all my red stones, and now I can simply hit the delete key. Alright, so now we have a couple of straggler stones that we don't actually need that are crystals, so we'll go ahead and get rid of those. And now we can start building, in fact this is one of them too, now we can actually start building the word baseball out of just these letters that we have. So you can see we don't really need the T, so we'll go ahead and get rid of our letter T, and then we don't need our letter O. Now the letter F is going to become E. So all we're going to do here is take this collection of stones, drag it down, right click to make a duplicate set, and then flip it up, and then we can kind of reposition it, we can rotate it, whatever is comfortable, and just kind of position it wherever you think it needs to be. Now we can have it like that, or we could take this stone right here and drop it right on top like so. Let me grab all those stones first of all. So maybe I want it to look something like that, okay? So now we could just come in here and just take our letter S and move it over here. And then of course we have our letter E, and we can move that over here. And then we could decide, you know what, after looking at this, next to the S, I think I actually do want it. So we'll just go ahead and delete those stones. So there's our letter E. And now we have to come back over here and make an extraction. So what I'm going to do again is I'm actually going to just come in here and mark one of those stones, one of those crystal stones, and then very carefully just come in here and just make a selection. Now I have some red, some crystal, I have a mixture of stones selected, but if I just say pick up those crystal stones in that current selection, because I need to extract those, I need to actually get rid of those entirely. So then we'll just come in here and we'll slide our base over, and then I could just use my arrow keys to kind of fine tune the exact placement. And then it's just a matter of coming in here and deleting couple of these stones that we don't need, and maybe we'll even add a stone here. However it works out, and there we have I love baseball now. And you can see it's very simple to do and repurpose these designs. So don't think just because you purchase one design, like we have the I love softball, and we want to challenge you to make your own I love baseball. That's why we don't have both designs available to you on the website. We just have the one for $2.99, and then you can make your own I love baseball very easily. So I hope you enjoy that video and see how easy it is to repurpose your designs for different subjects and just different ways of working with the same design. Thanks for watching.